Good evening. Welcome to the Breathitt High School PE Gym here on the campus of Breathitt High School, the home of the Bobcats. We are back again tonight on Bluegrass Sports Nation with another night of volleyball here in the gym. Last night, Breathitt and Wolfe County slugged it out in a 5-setter. Breathitt took that one 3-2. Tonight, Breathitt will host another of the number one team, top teams in the 14th region. The Letcher Central Cougars are here tonight to take on the Bobcats. Letcher comes in with a 12-5 record on the year. Breathitt sitting right now at 9-4. You expect to see a very good game between these two teams. There's certainly going to be two of the teams that are vying for the top spots come regional tournament time here, which is not really that far away if you think about it. My name is Steve Bowling. I'm here tonight to help you guide us through this. Kyle Brewer is our producer who's here with us.
Yes, I am here. Another night of exciting volleyball action, coming 14th region action to be specific, and on paper they look very close.
Sometimes that paper doesn't translate, though. We'll see how it works out here for both teams. Breathitt, of course, a very, very young team.
Yes,
Letcher Central, young too. If you take a look at their roster, they have two seniors on the roster.
We just have one.
That's right. We have one for Breathitt. Letcher is playing a couple freshmen, sophomores, and they've even got a 7th grader who gets some playing time.
Some young talent on the court already.
That's right. We're looking forward to a great night of volleyball here again. Stay with us. We're gonna get a few messages out from a couple of our sponsors here tonight while the girls are continuing to warm up. That'll get us through the national anthem, and when we come back here in just a moment, we'll be ready to go with some 14th region volleyball action.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
It's football season, and Rose Brothers is happy again to help sponsor the Breathitt Bobcats here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. When you're outfitting your athletes or need warm weather gear, visit us at Rose Brothers. Our Under Armour, Columbia, and Simply Southern outerwear are just what you need to keep the chill away. And see our athletic and active footwear for your whole family. And we offer no-fee layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. You can always see what's going on at Rose Brothers on the web at rosebros.com. Then come see us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Batable.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price.
Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolfe, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to the Breathitt High School PE Gym as these two teams are ready to square off here in this interdistrict competition. We have Breathitt from the 55th and we have Letcher Central from the 53rd. So these two teams should see some good competition out of each of them. They will play again and may have an opportunity to see each other in the regional tournament. The last time these two teams met, way back on October the 23rd of last year in the semifinals of the regional tournament, Breathitt, my team took that 3-1. We'd lost twice last year already to Letcher, but we beat them in the regional tournament. 3-1.
One when it mattered.
We went on to the regional championship, lost to Wolfe County, as Ben White claimed another regional championship last year. And these two teams have taken the floor and are about ready to get started. We have tonight the referees up. The R1 up on the stand is going to be Rachel Turner. And the R2 on the floor controlling substitutions and all that good stuff is Doug Clark. Doug used to be the head coach at Jim Buchanan. So very experienced referees tonight to take on a good match between these two teams. As there's the whistle, and Letcher Central is back to serve. That's going to be Amelia Lucas, a senior. And that's put over. Tap at the net and put up.
Good athletic play by Breathitt there to save it.
And that ball is down.
Spoke too soon.
Calissa Lowe, a sophomore. Number 11 there in the middle. Puts that ball down.
We did mention earlier that this is two young teams. 3 seniors on the floor at the moment between both teams.
Halsey puts that one back up, and Hensley, they're going to call that down on the floor. Good try. Made it look good, but not quite there for Letcher Central. As far as RPI for these two teams, Breathitt comes into this game ranked 2nd, and RPI in the 14th region. Letcher comes in ranked 6th. All that means nothing. Good dig by McIntosh, up, and they're going to call 2. Mishandled there by Hamilton. Didn't have her feet set. As the ball goes back to Letcher. Back to serve for Letcher, Hannah Eldridge, a sophomore. Eldridge comes in with 43 aces on the season so far. Outside to Hayes, and she's off the net and down.
So far, back and forth.
That's what you expect out of these teams. One of them is going to make a run at some point and get a little separation. But right now we have Pelfrey back at the line to serve for Breathitt. Tough one to handle. She's got to put it over. McIntosh puts that ball up for Halsey, who plays it in. The set from Lucas, and got part of that one. Ebony Pack put that up, off the net, and down for Breathitt. Ebony Pack is their outside hitter right now out in that number 1 spot. A freshman coming into this game as one of the leaders in several categories for Letcher Central. That ball is up and into the net. I don't think Napier was quite ready for that one. A little bit short and into the net. Breathitt with a 2-point lead here early in the first set. Pelfrey puts the ball in. That's going to be tight, and she pushes it over. Set by McIntosh. Halsey's just going to play it in. And nearly a miscommunication there.
Almost scored on that.
They're just going to roll that in. Hamilton puts it up. And a little bit outside. Sends the ball back over to Letcher.
Just a poor strike on that one. Send it a little too far outside.
Yes, she leaned into that one a little stronger than I think she wanted to, and not much Halsey could do with that one to get there. Back to serve is Calissa Lowe. Nice serve there. Good low, hard, top spin, and Halsey puts that down right between 2 defenders into the back row.
Making up for the last play.
She didn't like that other set, but she took care of this one. Charlie Stacy back for Breathitt. As Letcher set to receive the serve here. Stacy with a short serve. Up for, he's going to call that in. Hit the back edge of the line. Ebony Pack, a freshman, with the kill. You'll see a lot of Letcher's younger players very, very active in this game. Back to serve senior Madison Napier. She puts that ball into play. Hamilton up, tries the one-handed set, but it rolls over. Pack outside, and she taps that one in.
Good save by Breathitt, keeping the play alive.
Lucas, and that's going to be out of bounds. McIntosh couldn't quite get there. And Napier goes back again for the serve. Hand up, she gets the whistle, and the ball is in. Up for Hayes. Piper Adams, the 7th grader for Letcher Central, couldn't quite get the roll over there. She tried just a little roll hit, didn't quite get there. She's wearing a slightly different uniform that makes her the libero for Letcher. And that's going to be Tiara Bailey, a freshman, off the block and down to tie this game up 6-6. Back to serve is Pack, Ebony Pack. Outside hitter freshman. Pelfrey takes that one. Hamilton sets in the middle. Off the block, but not down. Roll shot by Hannah Eldridge. In for the score. Eldridge comes in with 118 kills on the year. She's averaging about 2.5 per set. Up by Pelfrey. Hamilton outside to Halsey, and that's down. Pack can't handle that one in the back row. Just too much of an angle. And guess what? We're tied up again.
Tied up again. That's probably going to be the story of the night.
Seems like we did this last night with Breathitt and Wolf, especially those last 3 sets.
Oh, yes, those were close. You'd have a big run of like 8 or 10, and then the other team would come right back.
Yep. That's going to be mishandled in the back row and point to Breathitt. And actually not.
No,
they're going to call
to Letcher.
Hensley. Not sure what the call was there. The ball came down and hit Hensley, but I don't think she was under the net. The ball had already hit the net and was dead. Nice with the kill in the corner.
They always say ball never lies.
It always makes up the difference. 8-8 here early in the first set. Letcher spreading that defense out a little bit, and Breathitt's able to take advantage of that. Back for Breathitt to serve is McIntosh.
Our only senior on the team.
That's right. Good serve by her. Back row hit by Pack. And the set at the net.
Left it a little light.
Not able to handle it. Stacy and Hensley weren't sure who that was for, so neither one of them got it. Back to serve, Amelia Lucas, the senior for Letcher Central. And a little too strong, a little too much pull to it. She puts that out the left side over there. That's unusual for her. She comes in, she's leading this team in aces, 78 aces, averaging 1.7 per game. As Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. Pack puts that one up. Lucas up, and Eldridge.
Unable to handle that one.
Too strong. Drives that ball through the defender and out the side. Still early. Looks like both teams are still kind of figuring out where they are, what's going on here. Takes a little bit to get yourself oriented. Outside to Hensley. They're going to go outside to Pack, and Pack just pushes that ball over. Field. Back row hit by Halsey. And no one there.
Miscommunication by Letcher.
That's right. You saw nobody. Everybody was expecting the other person to get it, and nobody got
was there.
Hensley checks out for Breathitt. In comes Pelfrey back to serve.
Breathitt will take those miscommunication points every day.
They all look the same on the scoreboard. Hayes puts the ball over. And Pack goes up. But Pelfrey handles it. Set outside to Halsey. And that's going to be out.
A little too much mustard on that dog.
Yeah, just a little bit of an angle. I think it helped her float that ball a little bit, but it was still close. 11-10. Cougars out of Letcher County ahead. Lowe puts the ball in. Set outside to Hayes, who taps that into the middle. Just enough to get over the defender and down.
Smart play by Hayes, ties it up again, 11-11.
Yeah, Letcher expecting that hard hit that she's established early. She's hit a couple pretty hard ones. They backed up a step, and that was just enough space, just enough separation.
just like in football, whenever you run, then all of a sudden the ball goes over your head.
You want that separation. That's exactly right. If you look away for a second, get distracted, it goes a different direction. Point goes to Letcher there as Stacy puts a serve into the net. Hamilton, good choice. She waited on that ball, pops it up. Breathitt puts it over. And
still live.
They're going to call that a live ball. Looked like a pin, but they're still going to call it live. That one is down. Pack. Ebony Pack.
I think this is our biggest lead of the night, up by 2.
Up by 2, that's right. Ebony comes in with, looks like 88 kills, averaging almost 2 aces. And Pelfrey can't get to that one. Nice little drop serve there. Good spin on that ball, and it's down by Napier. 3-point lead now for Letcher. Napier serves again. Pelfrey takes care of that one. Hamilton up, and they're going to call
into the net.
Halsey into the net.
Yeah.
She only got 2 feet across the line that time.
Yeah.
So, and she knew it as soon as she hit the ground. She sort of had that look on her face.
I seen it even in through the monitor. I seen that net bounce. I knew that wasn't good when I heard the whistle.
Napier, and that's going to be an overpass. Handled by Breathitt. Not well enough. Letcher. Coach Strong says time out. He wants to talk about this. Slow this Letcher County advance here, this little run that they've got. While they're taking their time out, we're going to take one too to hear from our sponsors.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Welcome back. We are finishing up the timeout here. First timeout of the game. Coach Strong for Breathitt County called timeout. Wants to talk it over with his girls. Letcher on a little bit of a run here.
They sure are.
Gotten some separation, a 5-point lead. Coach Van Hoos.
If you watched last night's game, that doesn't sound like much, but this game tonight is back and forth for sure.
It's been close. Napier puts the ball in, up, and Neese rolls that one off the tape. Taking care of Pack. Hits the net. That's going to be 4. No contact there. That's going to be 4. Coach Van Hoos giving her team some instruction. Breathitt cuts that lead down to 4. Hayes comes out, and Raylan back. Comes in, an 8th grader for Breathitt County.
One of our very young and rising stars here in Breathitt Lady Cat Volleyball.
Pack with a cut, but not in. Too much. She got that ball down on the wrist. Great idea, great target. She just got it down on the wrist. Letcher's leads down to 3. Back at the service line for Breathitt. Ball's up. Lucas taps that one over, but back is there. Outside to Halsey, and she throws into the corner for a point.
Smart play by Halsey.
Letcher had shifted that defense over, left that service position, that number 1 spot wide open, and Halsey makes them pay for it. Leads down to 2. Back with that little float serve. Pack puts that ball out. Breathitt 15, Letcher Central 16. You know, back serve is not hard, but it's just enough of a float that it makes them make a choice.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you want. You're either going to come forward or front row's going to try to get it. Pelfrey with that ball, and over by Hamilton.
Good play by Hamilton.
Smart. Saw that back row pulled back. That means that middle is wide open.
And Breathitt on a run of 5 to tie it back up at 16.
That's right. Back with another short serve. Put your setters out of position. Up in the middle, Denise, and that's in. Breathitt with the lead. Railing back on another serve. Here we go. And that's going to be out, but they saved it. Stacy
good play by
puts that
Stacy.
over. Point to Breathitt. Timeout, Letcher Central. Coach Van Hoos wants to say a few things to her team to calm and slow this Breathitt run. We're going to take a break real quick and be right back with the rest of this action. Finish off set one.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back here to the live action Breathitt High School PE gym as Raylan Back puts the ball over. That's going to be an overpass, and that's in the zone. That is a good kill. Breathitt 19, Letcher 16.
Was that Halsey or was that Hamilton?
I could not see who that was.
It's hard to see the
It's probably
numbers
going to be
on
Halsey because off the block. That's going to be an overpass again. Hamilton with the kill.
That might have been Hamilton, back-to-back.
It might have been 2016, Breathitt in the lead over the 12-5 Cougars of Letcher Central. Back has brought a little life to this team. That's going to be over. Free ball. What can Breathitt do with it? Here we go. Up in the middle, and Nice. Breathitt feasting on these overpasses currently. Halsey into the corner and down. 21-16 Breathitt.
Breathitt has found their stride, and they are rolling with it currently.
You can see shoulders for Letcher Central. They're not talking. Their shoulders are down. That's usually a pretty good indication that they're having some issues. And an overpass, and that's going to be handled by Letcher. And a free ball over. Free ball to the middle, and Halsey taps that one in.
Smart play by Halsey. IQ point right there.
That's being aware of what's going on the floor, being able to put the ball where it needs to go. 22-16. Back, short serve. Letcher's had quite a bit of difficulty with that short serve. And Breathitt mishandles that one.
Letcher finally breaks Breathitt's run.
We'll see what they can do now with their opportunity as Ebony Pack back to serve for Letcher.
If I'm not mistaken, they were down 2. 14-16 when this run started.
Pack comes in with 59 aces so far on the year. Breathitt's forced to just put that ball over, give them a free ball. We'll see what they do, and going to be 2 hits. Hamilton touched it going into the net and coming out.
It's so hard to fish it out of that net once it's stuck there.
I don't think she had much choice on the first hit. It bounced off of her. So Ebony Pack serves again. Handled by Pelfrey. Set it and covered and off the block. Breathitt not able to recover that. Coach Strong calls timeout to head off this Letcher Central run. That's his second and final timeout. I think Letcher still has 1 remaining as we take a break here real quick. We'll be right back with more volleyball action after this message.
It's football season, and Rose Brothers is happy again to help sponsor the Breathitt Bobcats here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. When you're outfitting your athletes or need warm weather gear, visit us at Rose Brothers. Our Under Armour, Columbia, and Simply Southern outerwear are just what you need to keep the chill away. And see our athletic and active footwear for your whole family. And we offer no-fee layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. You can always see what's going on at Rose Brothers on the web at rosebros.com. Then come see us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Breathitt.
This has been so far a game of runs between Letcher Central and Breathitt. Currently, Breathitt leads 22-19 as we come back out of a Breathitt County timeout. Ebony Pack for Letcher Central back to serve. She puts that ball into play. And that is an ace. That is an ace. Miscommunication by Breathitt. It hits the ground and bounces through.
Yeah, it seems like each team, when they get the ball, they go on a long run. They find their stride, and they go on a 5 to 6 score streak.
So far, it's been who makes the mistake first.
Yeah.
Back plays that ball up. Hamilton with the set outside to Halsey, and Halsey goes cross court. Lucas tries the drop, and Halsey with a throw and point. 23-20, 3-point lead for Breathitt. I think that one caught Pack on the corner of the chin there. She looks to be all right. Halsey to serve for Breathitt. Nice serve in. That's going to be out of bounds. We have our first set point, 24-20 in Breathitt's favor here in set one. Halsey back to serve for Breathitt. Nice curve, and they handle it. They're going to call a lift on that, and that's set one. Breathitt wins set one, 25-20 over the Cougars of Letcher Central. We'll have a 3-minute break here as the teams reset and get ready for set number 2. We'll do the same as we hear a little bit more from our sponsors.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Welcome back to volleyball action here at Breathitt High School as the Breathitt Bobcats currently lead this match 1-0 after that 25-20 win over Letcher Central in set one. We are about ready to kick off set two as the teams take the floor. Letcher Central is already out there. Coach Van Hoos has her team on the floor ready to go. We have about 15 seconds as Coach Strong makes his final preparations to send his team out for set two. Yes. Last night, Breathitt dominated Wolf in the first two sets. Wolf came back, roaring back, you could say, and won sets 3 and 4.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Breathitt ended up taking set 3.
Oh, yeah.
Or set 5.
Set
I'm sorry.
5, yeah.
Set 5. At that point, it's 0-0, so they won one set. That was important, I guess.
The important set. They pulled it all together, and they won that one.
As the R2 on the floor, Doug Clark checking rotations so that we're all in the right position, ready to take off and get started here. Back to serve for Breathitt is Audrey Hamilton, Breathitt County's record-breaking setter, as she kicks off set 2 with the serve. And that's going to be long and out. First point, Letcher Central.
I feel like she misjudged that. That's uncharacteristic of Hamilton.
Yeah, that floated a little bit on her. Back to serve for Letcher is Amelia Lucas, senior setter for them. Hensley puts the ball down right in front of Pack to claim the service back for Breathitt. That's unusual too. Pack came into this game with 104 digs, so to see that ball hit the ground in front of her is unusual. And she mishandles that ball, and they can't recover.
I have a feeling Pelfrey's about to turn it on right here with the serves.
Yep.
She lit into Lee County a few weeks. Was it
last week? Yeah, in the All-A tournament.
Yep.
That's right. Pack, of course, a freshman, so they're going to play off that. And Letcher makes a great, and that's going to be outside the pin, but they did not call it.
Yeah,
off and down. Off and down.
Ball does not lie, as I said a few moments ago.
Yeah, that crossed over the pin, but it doesn't matter. 3-1 Breathitt. As Pelfrey serves. Fielded by Napier. Lucas back, and Napier just going to tap that one over. But it's Stacy who puts the ball down and wins the joust with Lowe there at the net, giving Breathitt the point. Calissa Lowe up, but she was the first to the ball, so therefore you lose. And miscommunication, Pack and Adams.
When Pelfrey's hot, she can really put that ball where she wants to, make you decide how you want to play that defensively.
Right. She's serving right into a 7th grader and a freshman, so she's looking for that inexperience, trying to exploit that.
Oh, spoke it.
And goes into the net.
The broadcaster's curse comes out.
Yeah, that happens. That happened. Back to serve for Letcher, Hannah Eldridge. As McIntosh unable to recover that one. Eldridge is going to add to her aces with that one. She came in with 43. I think she added a couple that first set, and she just put one there in her total column. As Eldridge serves again. Off the net and down, put another one there.
That play is very hard to defend against.
There's not a lot you can do with that. Your setter's in the middle. She's tucked up trying to keep her from taking that first ball. And there's nobody there. Not much you can do with that one. And Stacy, instead of taking the step and playing the ball, she just reaches out an arm. That will come with experience. We keep saying that. These two teams made several mistakes in that first set just because they're young, just because they're inexperienced in a lot of ways. Hannah Eldridge serves again. Hamilton pops that one up. McIntosh plays it up, and Stacy plays it over. Set from Lucas. It's played into the net by Piper Adams to give the point to Breathitt. 6-5. And just like that, Breathitt's little run is negated as Stacy goes back to serve. Set from Lucas. Off the block and unable to play that one. Tied up, 6-6.
Miscommunication there, Steve.
Yeah, just you had somebody in the lane and somebody walked across, stepped across, and tried to handle that ball. Adds Lowe, serves the ball in. Pelfrey will take that one. Going to have to be played over by Hamilton. And Pack plays that one. That's live. That ball is live. And Pack into the net, point Breathitt.
Good save by McIntosh. Keeps that ball alive. Ends up with a Breathitt score.
Pack a little bit frustrated right now. She's had a rough time in the back, and now she's hit a ball into the net. This is where young players have to kind of calm down, get it collected back together.
Absolutely. That's
and
where
play. She has the ability. She has the talent. Right now, it's just that experience side.
That mental side that comes with experience.
McIntosh can't handle that hit as it rolls out of bounds. And believe it or not, we're tied 7-7.
Yes, just like the first set. It's playing about the same.
Who's going to make the mistake and who's going to capitalize on it? Right now, both teams playing out of system.
Yeah.
But there goes Letcher, almost back in system, as Nice plays that one through. And that's out. As the ball takes out the concession stand, Breathitt takes a 1-point lead. Coach Strong saved the chips, though, so that's good. Halsey back to serve for Breathitt. Nice ace. Perfect, right in that lane between two players. And they both looked at each other and said, that's yours.
Yeah.
Point Breathitt. Halsey with the serve. And she floats that one, trying to go to the other corner, and it's way too long. She got underneath that, advanced too quickly, and the ball got back on her and up. Back is Ebony Pack. And the nice serve may have been out, as Hensley has to force that one over. Set in the middle, and up and over. 9-9. She just took enough off that ball to float it up over the blockers who had jumped, had already committed, and the ball is over their heads and down. Pack taps the net, and it rolls through.
Thread at the needle there between Hensley and I think McIntosh on that play.
Right. Yep. It just touched that net enough to slow it down, and McIntosh didn't have a shot at that one. As Pack puts the ball in play, goes right back to the same spot.
Yep, she's exploiting something. She's seen something she likes, and she is playing it. Letcher up 11-9.
That's why she's one of the leading servers for this Letcher Central team. See if she goes right back again. She goes middle, and back saves that one. Hamilton. Lucas outside. And that ball put up and down. Eldridge with the hit, but Breathitt handles it and puts it down for a point. Letcher had sort of decided to take off a little bit there under the serves of Pack.
Yeah.
But Breathitt reins it in. And McIntosh puts it into the net.
Sends it right back to him. Oh.
As Adams puts that one too far. Good job by Halsey to follow that out. She still had the opportunity to play that ball if she needed to. She followed that ball all the way to the ground. That's what you have to do. Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. She gets her approach and floats that one back to the back. Pack puts it up. Push in by Lowe.
That was a good play by Letcher.
Hensley misjudged that one, and it dropped right in. 13-11.
Those little slow floaters are sneaky in volleyball.
Yeah, you're used to something with a little more speed than that. And Hayes pops that one up just enough.
It's the equivalent of a baseball, like when they change up their pitch.
That's it. That's it. It doesn't take much just to change.
Yep. And you're expecting one thing and you get delivered another. It's how do you react to that? And so far we're...
And Halsey, good ball there, and that's going to be out of bounds. Timeout for Coach Strong as Letcher has run out to a 4-point lead here in the second set. We'll take a quick break and be right back with more volleyball action.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza. Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School. Here we are in the second set of this match tonight between the Letcher Central Cougars and the Breathitt High School Bobcats. Volleycats and the Cougars have been trading the lead back and forth. Currently, Letcher Central up by 4 as we're about midway, a little more than midway through this match. McIntosh plays that one up. Set, and Stacy is blocked at the net by Lowe. Lowe comes in as one of the leading blockers for Letcher. I think she had 8 coming into this game. She adds another one there. Hack with a hard serve. Outside set to Hayes, and too long. Point to Letcher. Letcher fans like that one. Back to serve is Lucas. Hamilton with the set outside, and Hayes off the block and down to slow that advance. 17-12, 5-point lead for the visiting Cougars. That's Lexi Pelfrey checks in to go back for Breathitt to serve. Letcher County ready. We'll see if Pelfrey goes back for the 2 young players on the floor. And she goes back at Pack. Set by Lucas. Low. And that's going to be outside and down for a point for Letcher Central.
Quick reaction by Megan McIntosh on that play. She just unable to control the distance on that one.
Right, just another step, get you underneath that ball. Halsey off the block and down. Almost had the block there, Letcher Central did, but Halsey splits it and puts the ball down. McIntosh comes out as Brinsley Neese checks in for Breathitt. Run across the front row. Charlie Stacy back to serve for Breathitt. She puts the ball in, and that's out. In play, but out of bounds. Lowe, the sophomore, back to serve for Letcher Central. And that's out. Not by much, but it doesn't matter. Out is out. Raylan Back checks in for Chloe Hayes on Breathitt's side. Raylan had a pretty good run of serves there. We'll see if she can duplicate that for this set. Whew. She puts the ball in. Lucas. And Pack just has to play it over. And that's going to be 2. They're going to call it down, but it's actually 2 because the ball did not cross the net or touched by another player. As Raylan Back serves again for Breathitt. Down by 4. Short serve into the middle. Pack has to play that one. And Breathitt with the score. That was close. Really close.
I was expecting a call there, honestly.
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a capping call or roofing, or whatever they want to call it this week. And that's put down by Hamilton as Letcher's able to play it over the net. As Halsey comes back. That was a double contact, but they didn't call it. McIntosh put the ball up, set to Halsey, and played by Letcher. Pack puts that ball across. Hamilton to Halsey. She rolls that one in. And blocked by Breathitt and down. Tiara Bailey, the freshman, with a good hard hit, but Breathitt right there with the block. Claim that point. Back with the serve. Short serve and some miscommunication there. And Nice with a hard hit. And Letcher unable to get it back across. There's going to be contact with the net. Point Breathitt. I'm not sure exactly who got into the net. I didn't see the R1 give the number, but somebody from Letcher, as they ran across there, made contact with the net. Lucas puts that ball up. Napier with a hard hit. Outside to Halsey, and the tap in. Letcher can't handle it. Point Breathitt. And Letcher County says time out. 19-19 as Breathitt's come clawing back. Let's hear from one of our sponsors as we come back to action here in just a moment.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new to you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
And we're back to action. Here's Raylan back. Serves for Breathitt. Set by Lucas is a little bit tough, and that's going to be out. 20-19, Breathitt with a 1-point lead. Coming back here late in set two. Raylan Back has been a major factor in both of these sets tonight with her serves as she puts that ball in. Short serve, and Letcher has trouble with that short serve again. And that's going to be played off the block and down for Letcher.
Tied back up, but yes, you're right. Raylan, when she's back to serve, she puts up some points.
We don't have a name for number 8 who's checked in for Letcher. She's not on the KHSAA roster at this time. As Lucas puts that up, and Pack is going to play that one way back. It may have been out.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
As Letcher saves that one. McIntosh with the pass. Set to the middle, and Nice puts that ball across. Lucas up outside to Pack, and Pack with a hard hit. And not savable.
I'm thinking 2 hits there from Letcher that possibly could have went out of bounds, but Breathitt elected to play it.
Yeah, we saved 2 points there for sure. As Napier serves that ball in, McIntosh, and that's going to be nearly impossible to play.
Yeah.
4. 22, 2-point lead. 22-20. As Napier for Letcher Central goes back to serve. I think each coach has 1 timeout apiece. And Nice with the tap. And Letcher just has to play it over. McIntosh. And contact. There was a touch on the ball. Point to Breathitt.
I was just about to say, if Letcher scores again, if we do have 1 timeout, if I was the coach, I would use that right now to try to.
I think both coaches have 1 timeout left. 1 point separating. Halsey serves.
Oh.
Hit the pole and out. A crucial serve.
Yes, indeed.
Puts Letcher Central up by 2.
Gives them control of the ball.
Timeout, Breathitt County. Coach Strong wants to talk about some things as we're going to take another break and hear from one of our fine sponsors who bring you this action.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Welcome back. We're coming out of a Breathitt County timeout. That was Coach Strong's last timeout as the Letcher Central Cougars have a 2-point lead, 23-21 here as we wrap up this second set. Referee Doug Clark checking the alignments, and apparently there's some substitution issues that are not working correctly. And they've got it straightened out. As Pack back to serve. She's got a good hard serve. And this one goes into the net.
Much needed for Breathitt.
James Strong, point. 23-22. He was able to ice that server there. Had McIntosh.
Absolutely, you call that a coach point.
McIntosh back to serve. As she puts that ball in, and it's down. Letcher just stands and watches that one hit the ground. I remember a few years ago winning a regional tournament with a serve like that. Ball is up. Lucas sets. She almost two-handed that ball. And Stacy off the serve. And we don't have number 8, but she puts that ball over. As Hensley off the block and down.
What a great play by
Breathitt
Hensley.
with set point here in set number 2, 24-23. Set point, Breathitt. McIntosh serves. Napier puts that ball up. Set from Lucas. And a tap. As we go back row, Halsey puts that over. Halsey saves that one.
Saved it.
Lucas up and a tap. Ball up. Outside as number 8 pushes that ball up. Halsey with the in. That's in. That ball is in. That ball was in. Breathitt wins.
Wow, on the monitor, it didn't. I could not see that.
Yeah, that ball was in. Hit that corner. Absolutely was in.
They're still debating that
one. Breathitt County. That makes it 2-0. Breathitt wins 25-23 on the correct call. That ball was absolutely in.
I was
and
hesitant.
Breathitt takes set 2.
Hesitant to put that point on the board. I was not sure about that one.
I don't think the referees were either, but the line judge was correct. He called that ball in, and it was correct. We're going to take a quick break and get ready for set number 3. Breathitt leads 2-0 here at Breathitt Letcher Central. We'll be back in just a moment.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price.
Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling. concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
It's football season, and Rose Brothers is happy again to help sponsor the Breathitt Bobcats here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. When you're outfitting your athletes or need warm weather gear, visit us at Rose Brothers. Our Under Armour, Columbia, and Simply Southern outerwear are just what you need to keep the chill away. And see our athletic and active footwear for your whole family. And we offer no-fee layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. You can always see what's going on at Rose Brothers on the web at rosebros.com. Then come see us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Batable.
Come see us at Jackson Medical Clinic Family Healthcare in Jackson for all your medical needs. Now also offering behavioral healthcare services. The clinic is open 7 days a week and will have new extended hours of operation beginning on January 1st, 2024. Hours of operation will be from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, and 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. With a hometown atmosphere, come let our family take care of yours.
Welcome back, and a great night of volleyball here at Breathitt High School. It's Letcher Central Cougars and Breathitt High School Bobcats slug it out. They go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth until someone makes a mistake.
Absolutely.
And so far, it's been Breathitt who's won the first two sets. They're still arguing the call on that last play, but it was definitely in.
I was looking at the monitor, and I could not see.
I think the coach was standing in the camera's view, but regardless, that set is over and in the books. Can't go back and change it now.
No.
As libero, number 16, Piper Adams, checks in for Letcher. And Megan McIntosh is already on the floor. That means we're ready to go here in set 3. Breathitt leads 2-0.
Absolutely.
As Letcher is back to serve.
This game seems to be who has the run at the right time.
And Amelia Lucas puts that ball into the net.
Oh.
An uncharacteristic senior mistake there, but she gives that first point to Breathitt as Audrey Hamill goes back to serve for the Bobcats.
See if Breathitt can capitalize on the mistake by Letcher.
And that ball rolls out. Letcher's just going to have to play it over. Hamilton sets to Stacy, who pushes the ball out, and Piper Adams saves it. Excellent shot by Napier, who puts that ball down into that back corner. And back to serve is Hannah Eldridge, one of their ace leaders for the Cougars. As she plays that ball through, Halsey puts it up. Outside to Destiny Hensley, who rolled it over.
Oh my gosh, athletic play by Hensley.
And packed with some force, but McIntosh handles it. And Hayes unable to put that ball across. She moved a little bit laterally there instead of forward-backward. And that pulled the ball down. Back to serve is Eldridge. As she floats that one. Hamilton up, and Stacy was just going to push it over. Napier rolls it off the tape and down. 3-1, Letcher Central Cougars. A lot of times if you get a good hard hit, it'll roll right on across that net, or maybe roll across it, as you saw a little bit there.
Yeah.
Eldridge puts that ball in play. It's going to be a tight set, and Hamilton just plays it over. Napier puts that ball down as Hamilton puts it out over the pin. 4-1, Letcher.
Letcher seems to have woken up. They're tired of.
Well, they know this set they have to have it. There's no chance here. You lose this one, it's over. And it's a long ride back to Whitesburg.
Yeah, what is that, an hour and
About an hour and a half back to Whitesburg.
So on a bus, probably
especially
hour 45.
if you have lost.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that would have been out of bounds, but McIntosh saves it. Hayes
into the net again.
Tries to turn on that ball.
She's a little late on that.
Yeah, she's got to get behind that set to push that ball forward. You can't turn on that ball. It's going to go in the net every time because you're going to pull the ball down. And that's long as Eldridge puts the ball out of bounds, ending her run here.
Breathitt gets a little relief from a mistake from Letcher.
It really is a game of mistakes so far.
Yes.
You'll get a little run, you'll get a little separation,
and then
make a mistake, and it's all over. And there's another mistake.
Another one.
Pelfrey into the net as they give the ball back to Letcher. Back to serve. Calissa Lowe, a sophomore, as she floats that ball in to Pelfrey. Outside, and Halsey into the net.
Another mistake by Breathitt.
Just the simple things. This is the Breathitt third set jinx that we've seen so many times. We saw it last night. They've got to overcome that. It's just a mental barrier at this point.
Yeah.
As Lowe puts that ball in. Going to be a tough one to play, and McIntosh plays it off the ceiling, and that ball is dead. Point. Letcher Central.
Well, our Breathitt Volleycats are coming out flat right now. They are not in this game at the moment.
And that's a mishandled serve for Pelfrey. 9-2, 7-point lead. This may be the biggest lead of this entire match tonight. Looks like Breathitt's going to go straight up with their defense, let Hamilton take that ball. And
okay, if I was the coach, I would call timeout. There it comes.
And timeout. Breathitt County, Coach Strong, down by 8 early in this third set. We're going to take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
Back as Letcher Central, another ace for Calissa Lowe, the sophomore, making some noise here in this third set. Breathitt leads 2-0, but Letcher's trying to do something about that here in the third set. Lowe with the serve, and she floated that one.
Got a little underneath that one, too much. It's win or go home for Letcher, and you can definitely tell they are digging in this set.
Absolutely. There's, you see a little more energy. Breathitt seems a little slow on their side.
Yep.
Don't have a lot of energy right now.
There's no not determination, but desire to win that third set at the moment for Breathitt.
And Napier with the hit. Pelfrey puts that ball out and in for Halsey.
Good hit by Halsey. Let's see if Breathitt can turn this around and start
she had to recover.
Back out of this.
That set was a little rough, a little outside. She had to really work to get out there and get under that, but she's able to do that and put it down. Give Breathitt their 4th point. Stacy to serve. And a little short serve, and Letcher watches it.
Watched it. Did not expect that to happen.
They just sort of looked at each other, and the ball hit the ground.
Miscommunication, but Breathitt will take that point.
And again, you're hitting into a sophomore and a 7th grader.
7th grader, yep.
As Stacy goes right back for the 7th grader. And that's going to be a pushover. Halsey with a throw. Outside. Napier. Set. And Neese into the net. Point. Letcher Central. You know, she might be a 7th grader. Piper Adams, the libero for Letcher, might be a 7th grader, but you don't wear that gray uniform and not be able to do something. As Napier puts that serve into the net, there's a reason why she's a defensive specialist in that uniform. So.
Absolutely. She's playing beyond her years at the moment.
Yeah, there's going to be a couple times that inexperience, that youth will show itself, but there's a reason she's wearing that uniform. Railing back serves for Breathitt. And an ace. Another little short serve. Letcher's had difficulty all night long with that short serve. It's almost like the front row's taking a step back and back row thinks front's got it, and it drops in. Railing back, another serve. She goes a little longer with that one. Lucas outside the pack, and that's into the net. 4 hits, point Breathitt.
Couldn't cleanly get that one across.
Yeah, that one went straight into the net. A lot of times referees aren't sure they'll let that play through, but that was clearly a 4 hit. As backs ready to serve again for Breathitt. You notice Letcher has pulled their defense up to cover that low short serve, and that's going to be a push out. And Nice.
Let's see if they recognize it.
And
Oh,
Halsey
wow.
rolled that over. And they're going to call 2 hits. Coach Van Hoos wanted a carry on Halsey there, and it may well have been, but until the official blows the whistle, it is not.
It is 9-12, 9-12.
9-12, Breathitt coming back.
They are. They're
On
clawing
back serves again. And another short serve. And outside. Touched. And down. Tiara Bailey, the freshman, with the kill there.
And Breathitt ends that run on a silly mistake. I think a lack of communication on that end.
Right. Raylan Back had a pretty good run going there. As Ebony Pack with an ace. You had 2 defenders crossing each other over there.
That is another silly mistake by Breathitt. Leads to Letcher County point.
14-19. Letcher with the lead here in the 3rd set. As Pack served that ball in. McIntosh. And that is a live ball as Adams puts it over. Out of the middle, and Nice in with the kill. I couldn't tell if that had a tip at the net, but regardless, it's down for the kill. Halsey back for Breathitt County to serve. 14-10. As she short serves that one for an ace. Letcher was back expecting a hard, deep serve. Halsey dropped it right in front of them. Coach Van Hoos making an adjustment. She's pulled her 2 wings up and put her back center back at the baseline to cover that long. As Adams plays that one. Good dig in the back by Halsey as Hensley plays it over. Up and Eldridge. And Breathitt's going to save that and out.
Good defensive play by Breathitt, but couldn't quite capitalize on that one. Send it out of bounds.
15-11. Letcher with a 4-point lead. Rayleigh back with the set, and Destiny Hensley's going to play it over. And that ball is down low, hitting out of that middle. And Breathitt's defense unable to adjust. We've seen that before. Lowe's able to hit out of that middle. She gets on top of the ball, and she puts it down. Another ace for Letcher. You saw Hensley make the turn as if she was going for the ball, and backs hesitated for a moment, and that gives Letcher a 6-point lead. Piper Adams serves in. Hamilton with the set, and Hensley just puts it across. And guess where we're going? We're going right back in the middle, too low.
They see something that they like, and they are exploiting
and
it
Coach
right now.
Strong calls timeout as Letcher takes off on another little run on the hit of low out of the middle. We're going to take a break and be right back.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
Welcome back to action as here at Breathitt. And the ball is down by Hamilton. The serve from Piper Adams is in, but Hamilton on that second hit puts that ball across and down. That's a nice little play. It's tough. You have to time that perfectly, and she does that. It's great when you've got a setter who can also kill the ball. McIntosh serves the ball in the middle. That's going to be off of, and that's going to be outside the pin. The ball is out. Outside the pin. That's going to be out of bounds. Anything that hits the net outside the pin is out of bounds. 19-12 as Letcher Central inches toward that 20 mark as Amelia Lucas puts that ball in. Halsey going to play it. Played up for Stacy. Off the block, and Letcher saves it. Halsey with the pass. Set in the middle, and Stacy off the block. Outside to Eldridge, and McIntosh with the overpass. Pass outside, and that's off the block and down. Hamilton with the block.
Some good plays at the net on that sequence.
Yeah, you have two teams going at it here. That's what we're looking for. Good, solid volleyball. That's what we want.
Letcher
as Hamilton back to serve.
Letcher playing to stay alive, and Breathitt seems to be waking up just a little bit.
And that's going to be a pass. McIntosh, back row, and down for Halsey out of that back row as Pack unable to make the step over, and the ball is down. Hamilton back to serve. Letcher Central with a 5-point lead. Hamilton puts the ball up. And off the hands of Napier, ace for Hamilton. This is where the pressure starts to build for both teams. Third set. Hamilton back. She puts that ball in. And Pack puts it up a little short. Letcher just going to have to play it over. Hensley. McIntosh is going to push it in. Adams goes deep. Can they recover? And they do. Hayes pops that ball over. Outside into low, and she's not able to get there in time. A little bit behind that ball and ends up dragging it down into the net.
Breathitt has fought their way back to 3.
19-16. Hamilton still serving. Ball is up. And that's going to be into the pole, into the pin, and point Breathitt. Letcher Central says timeout. We need to stop this really quickly. We're going to take a quick break and be back. Wrap up this match here between Letcher Central and
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
welcome back to the PE Gym here at Breathitt High School. We're seeing a tremendous game between these two 14th region rivals. Breathitt County currently 2 points behind the Letcher Central Cougars, with Aldrin Hamilton back to serve. Breathitt's been on a little run. Letcher Central just took a timeout. As Hamilton into the net, Van Hoos scores the point again.
Coaching point there.
That's right. And Letcher makes it to that 20-point mark first. Back to serve is Eldridge, Hannah Eldridge. And she puts it into the net. Little mistakes, as we talked about all night long, make a huge, huge difference.
They sure do.
Hensley comes out as Pelfrey comes in to serve for the Bobcats.
If I'm not mistaken, second set, Letcher County also got to 20 first. Bobcats battled back, ended up winning that match.
Pelfrey and the touch. That ball is touched by Letcher Central player, point to Breathitt. They bring it to within 1. If she hadn't reached out and touched that one, that was clearly out of bounds. We love those charity points.
Just let us get back in this, huh?
Yep. And that's going to be an overpass. Halsey didn't quite hammer it. Hayes is going to take advantage of that one, though. Puts the ball down. 20.
Too high up.
Yeah, they had ball collapsed on that 10-foot line, and there's nobody there. Hayes doesn't have to kill it. She just very smartly puts it down back in the corner. Pelfrey with the serve. Into the net. Letcher Central goes back up, and Lowe is back to serve. She's got a pretty good serve. We'll see what Breathitt can do with it.
Into the net. Oh, no.
Still an active ball. And Hayes. Good hustle by Hayes, and nobody there to help her.
That one fooled me. I thought that one was dead.
No, there was contact. It rolled across the net, was still live, but nobody helped Hayes out on that one. Lowe with the serve. Hamilton, Stacy, and McIntosh will play it over. Hamilton puts that ball up. McIntosh sets it up to Halsey, who plays it off the block. Napier puts it over. Hamilton to Halsey. A little bit of a short set there. As
so we got a Letcher.
I don't know what that was. She called somebody in the net. I didn't see the number, but somebody was in the net for Breathitt. That makes 23-20. Letcher in the lead as Lowe serves again. Halsey plays it back in. Lowe with the pass. And off the block and down. That brings us to set point. Letcher Central. Breathitt with their third set curse here.
Still alive and well.
Lowe puts that ball in. Hamilton up and Halsey into the net.
That'll do it.
They're going to call 4. No contact as Letcher Central takes set 3, 25-20. We're headed to set 4. They just weren't done. They weren't finished with enough volleyball for the night, so we're going to go 4 sets. We're going to take a quick break. Be right back in just a moment.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
It's football season, and Rose Brothers is happy again to help sponsor the Breathitt Bobcats here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. When you're outfitting your athletes or need warm weather gear, visit us at Rose Brothers. Our Under Armour, Columbia, and Simply Southern outerwear are just what you need to keep the chill away. And see our athletic and active footwear for your whole family. And we offer no-fee layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. You can always see what's going on at Rose Brothers on the web at rosebros.com. Then come see us at Rose Brothers in Jackson and Batable.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back. If you've tuned in with us tonight, you've seen a great game between Breathitt County and Letcher Central, and we're not finished yet.
Absolutely.
The girls decided we wanted a little more volleyball.
Slugfest for sure, and it's very hard to go on much of a run. Each team goes on a run, and they just pretty much tie it back up to whatever the other team's points are at.
Yeah, so far it's been a game of mistakes. Whoever makes the mistake loses the serve, loses the momentum, and we've seen it go both ways. Both sides making some costly errors, and we go into the fourth set with Breathitt leading 2-1 after that third set victory by Letcher Central. Audrey Hamilton back to serve. That's going to be set to Lowe, who taps the ball over, but Hamilton gets it up, but out of bounds. A little too hard. Back to serve is Amelia Lucas, the setter for Letcher Central. As she serves that in, and that's out. Back to Breathitt, another mistake, as we talked about before. Pelfrey in to serve for Breathitt. And Pelfrey puts that ball through. A high pass, and that's out of bounds. That's out of bounds. Good cross court, but it was out of bounds.
I think 2 mistakes.
Yeah, Coach Van Hoos wanted a touch on that ball, but there was not a touch. Pelfrey, nearly a mistake there.
Yeah.
But Pack pulled away at the moment, and Napier into the net.
There we go. 3
Gives
mistakes.
the point to Breathitt.
3 mistakes, 3 points for Breathitt. I think that's, if I'm not wrong on that.
Yeah, we've seen this tonight. Whoever makes the mistake lets a little run get started. Pelfrey serves. And Pack. And Letcher just has to play that one across. Free ball. Hamilton to Halsey, and she's blocked. Unable to handle the block as it bounces back.
Good job by Letcher to just keep that ball in play and get it over the net.
Yeah, your blockers stayed still. They didn't move. They set the block and stood. And Hayes with the kill.
Ooh, cross court.
And into the camera for Letcher Central.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these schools use Huddle, which does their stats for them now that stats are required for volleyball for the last couple of years. Much easier to pay somebody else to do it rather than sit and watch film for hours, marking down kills and assists. As Charlie Stacy serves. And that's an overpass that Halsey puts it back across, and Letcher plays it back in, but out of bounds.
Out of bounds. I'll say it again, good job on them for keeping it in play, but no, not quite that time.
Good hustle, they stayed with the ball as Stacy serves again. And that may have been out as Lowe goes into the net, giving Breathitt another point, 6-2.
I think Letcher lost out on a freebie there.
Yeah, that could have been an easy kill as Stacy serves the ball in. Going back to that libero. And that was a called play by the coach. She called that push in. It didn't work.
A little miscommunication on the set there, but Halsey gets it
blocked,
over.
and down. Nice block. That may have been a double block there. Maybe Neese and Halsey. Halsey for sure. I don't know if Neese got a piece of it or not. Stacy on a little bit of a service run here. 7-2 Breathitt. Stacy floats that one in. Very close to the line. Up to Lowe, who just taps it over, and that's out.
That's out. Oh, they're calling it.
They're calling it Breathitt. That was
okay.
out.
Yep. They quickly changed their mind there. That's the right call. That was
and timeout, Letcher Central. They want to talk about that. Yeah, that was just a misdirection by the referee. He did make the right call, though, and corrected it. It was out. And we take a quick break here as the teams talk it over.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price.
Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Variety Pizza, located at 1189 Main Street in Jackson, has been family owned and operated for over 45 years, serving the community with fresh, homemade, and handcrafted pizzas, sandwiches, salads, and more. Carry out or stay and enjoy the newly renovated dining areas with private party spaces available. Stop by and see Lee and Al or call 666-5454 for Variety Pizza.
Letcher Central coach Van Hoos wanted to talk to her team. We're out of that timeout as Charlie Stacy's back to serve again for Breathitt. She puts the ball up and an overpass that Neese cannot handle. She jumped way too early. Just a little bit of timing.
I guess that one does qualify as the coaching point.
Yeah, we'll give it to her. We'll give it to her.
Not quite off the serve, but ultimately a mistake by Breathitt out of the timeout.
Service by Lowe, and Halsey can't handle it. Puts it out the back. 8-4. Lowe back to serve again. We saw her go off in that last set. Took a little run, start this thing up.
Yes, she did.
And that's going to be out of bounds.
That broadcasting curse.
Nice, nice serve. Just happened to be out of bounds. Good position, good target. Just a little too hard. As Raylan back. She floats that little ball a little longer than those serves she's been hitting. And Adams just rolls it across. Hamilton in the middle, and Neese tries to divert that. Napier off the block, and Halsey plays it in and blocked it down.
Oh my goodness, what a great play.
Hamilton with the block of Tierra Bailey. And that ball rolls off her hands and down. Bailey would like to have that one back. Breathitt up 10-4. As back serves. Outside to Bailey. Ball up for Hamilton. And Halsey long out the back. If you notice, Breathitt has slowed the pace down a little bit. They're being a little more deliberate with their passes, a little bit slower. Letcher had been rushing things up as Napier puts the ball in. Pass by back, outside to Halsey, and down.
Yep, that rush was getting Breathitt out of sync, I think. They're putting the ball back in their own hands at the moment.
Yeah, if you try to go too fast, you're going to make mistakes. And Breathitt slowed things down. If you look, they're a little more deliberate. We used to tell them all the time, make sure what you're doing and why you're doing it. As back puts that in, Neese puts it back across. Lucas with the tap, and that is not able to save it. Nice pancake there.
That was close. Yes, that pancake was awesome, but
no syrup to go with it.
Nope. No, I like that one. I'm going to use that one later on.
Yeah. Good hustle there by the Bobcats as Pack
into the net.
An uncharacteristic mistake.
The game of runs and mistakes.
To be a freshman, she doesn't make a lot of mistakes, but that was a big one here. Breathitt up by 6.
Absolutely. Just got the ball back after a big Breathitt run.
McIntosh floats that one out the back to give the point back.
And luckily they get it back.
12-7. Lowe comes back into that front row. Look for her to bounce into the middle as they transition. See what she can do out of that middle, and there she goes. She's set up in the middle, and Stacy pops that over. Lowe has to play it back, and Breathitt watches the ball hit the ground.
Complete miscommunication there on Breathitt's side. They are just watching the ball. Looked like their feet was set in concrete there.
Coach Strong wanted a carry or a lift call there. Hamilton sets the ball, and Hensley unable to put the ball over.
Some mental mistakes letting Letcher climb right back into this.
Yep, Piper Adams, the 7th grader, back serving for Letcher. Breathitt shooting themselves in the foot here. Back with a pass. Ball is up, and Stacy puts that over. Outside to Eldridge, and she pushes that out. Hensley down.
Oh, great hit by Hensley. Takes the lead up to 4.
I'm not sure exactly what Coach Van Hoos was asking for there, but she didn't get the call, whatever it was. As Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. Hamilton's up and floats that one out the back.
Couldn't capitalize, though.
Giving the 3-point lead. Giving that point back, cutting it down to 3. Back to serve is Amelia Lucas, the setter for Letcher Central. As that's a high serve, handled by Halsey. And Hayes puts that one into the back row. And the ball's up.
Rolled right over that net.
Hamilton outside to Eldridge. And that ball is down. Halsey moving backward, and it dropped in front of her. Trying to get her defensive position reset. That ball drops in front of her. Lucas back to serve. She floats another one to Halsey. In the middle to Stacy, and off the block and down. Low gets a finger on that, maybe 2, but it still rolls across. Point for Breathitt. As Pelfrey comes back in. Got a row of a senior and 2 young players in the back. We'll see where Pelfrey goes, and she goes long.
Long out the back.
Letcher within 2, 14-12.
Every time Breathitt gets the ball back, they just never seem to capitalize these past few rounds.
Eldridge back to serve for Letcher. Set by Hamilton, and Halsey goes out.
Out the back again. Seems to be their favorite spot. It just not very helpful for Breathitt.
Hannah Eldridge has the capabilities of serving in aces here. She's had 43 so far coming into the night. As she drops one there.
Wow. Great hit to the back right corner.
Yep. Breathitt has to move those feet and get to that ball. 14-14. We have a tie game here in set 4. Letcher Central ties it up. Eldridge, nice serve. Just played over by Breathitt. And out of the middle, Lowe tries to throw that ball into the corner. Hayes off the net and down.
Try to get something going for Breathitt.
She taps that net cord and rolls it right in. Stacy, who took off on a little service run earlier in this set, back to serve. 14-15, Breathitt in the lead. Stacy with a short serve as Breathitt goes to Lowe, and it's off the block and out.
Tied back again at 15.
Seems like we've said that somewhere maybe all night long.
Yeah, almost every other serve.
Low to serve. Floats that in. Pelfrey plays it up. Outside to Halsey, and she just lays it over the net.
Perfect time to utilize that. She's been hitting some hard ones here recently. And
yeah, that defense was looking for that kill, looking for that hammer, and it wasn't there. Smart play. Breathitt takes the lead, 1 point. Rayleigh back to serve for Breathitt. And she rolls it off the net cord, but Letcher, their libero, is there.
Gets a friendly
and
roll.
Bailey puts it down. Yep. And Breathitt, McIntosh cannot handle that.
Tied again.
16-16. Timeout. Coach Strong calls timeout. He uses his first timeout. Each coach now has 1 timeout left. We've got about 50 seconds. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with more volleyball action.
Family and hometown pharmacies have been serving Breathitt County for over 20 years and are proud to support our local athletes. They are hometown owned and operated by Portia and Everett Dunaway. Portia and Everett want you to know that family and hometown pharmacies are here for you. Now offering 2 ways to fill your prescriptions. Use the Refill Quick app on your smartphone or give them a call at 666-5519 or 666-5500.
It's football season, and Rose Brothers is happy again to help sponsor the Breathitt Bobcats here on Bluegrass Sports Nation. When you're outfitting your athletes or need warm weather gear, visit us at Rose Brothers. Our Under Armour, Columbia, and Simply Southern outerwear are just what you need to keep the chill away. And see our athletic and active footwear for your whole family. And we offer no-fee layaway and free gift wrapping all year round. You can always see what's going on at Rose Brothers on the web.
Madison Napier served the ball in for Letcher Central here in the 4th set, and Letcher just plays it over. Hamilton sets the ball in the middle to Denise, and it's off the block and down. Bailey unable to block that ball. She gets a hand on it, but it's
got
down.
That friendly roll.
That's right, Bailey, a freshman. Good tall center there, playing middle blocker. And it rolls off her hand. Halsey back to serve for Breathitt with a 1-point lead. High, floating, and that ball is down for an ace. Adams had to move to her right, and she's able to float it up, but nobody there to help.
Might be the perfect opportunity or timing for a powerful hitter.
And that's floated out the back. Another mistake.
Talk too soon.
18-17. These two teams, neither one of them will give up.
No.
As Pack plays that ball in, Hamilton with the set. Hensley is down off the hands of Napier for the point. Charlie Stacy checks back in as Megan McIntosh goes back to serve for Breathitt. Nice takes a seat on the bench. McIntosh will serve in Nice's spot. 19-17, Breathitt in the lead as McIntosh rolls that one across.
That was
Stacy.
Another friendly, 2 friendly rolls for Breathitt, getting it across the.
And that ball's still up. And they're going to call Hensley in the net.
Have to stay out of that net.
19-18, 1-point lead for Breathitt.
I think that's 3 or 4 points Breathitt gave up to being in the net.
Adams serves for Letcher. Hamilton with the pushover. Eldridge is in on the line.
That was close.
That ball was in. 19-19. We are tied again.
Talking about some sharpshooting in the back.
Tied again. Look for Lowe to go to the middle here, as she did, and she's there. And it's down.
Great
blocked by Lowe as Letcher Central gets the 20 mark first. 19-20, Letcher in the lead. As Adams serves. Hensley unable to handle the ball.
Complete.
Letcher up by 2 points.
Miscommunication on that one, just a little.
Needed to take one more step.
A little late.
Yep. Needed to take one more step and get to that ball. Adams floats that one backward. Outside to Stacy. And that ball is going to be tough. But it's played by Letcher. Outside to Eldridge, who taps that ball over. Hamilton puts it out to Hensley, and she's across court. Still in play. Great defense by both teams here. Stacy down at point, Breathitt.
Neither teams want to quit here. Breathitt's trying to finish this game on out, and Letcher's playing for survival here.
Audrey Hamilton back to serve for Breathitt. Breathitt trailing by 1 to the Cougars. Hamilton goes down the line. Outside to Lowe, who throws that over. Stacy unable to put it down.
Short.
Back to Lowe in the middle. And off Stacy and down. 2-point lead for Letcher Central.
Probably should have went short on that one. She had two Letcher Central Cougars down on the ground.
Yep.
From playing defense. Should have took just a little left. Low left.
Lucas back to serve for Letcher. And that's going to be an overpass kill.
Aggressive hit.
An overpass kill for Lowe as Coach Strong calls timeout, uses his second timeout. We're going to hit a quick break and be right back to wrap this one up.
Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply in Jackson, Kentucky is proud to serve Breathitt, Lee, Wolf, Morgan, Owsley, Perry, and Madison counties. Established in 1982 with over 40 years of service to those communities, Jackson Electric and Plumbing Supply can not only meet your electric and plumbing needs, but also heating and cooling, concrete and metal septic tanks, as well as your special orders. Call Scott and the gang today at 606-666-4052.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
And we are back at Breathitt High School. Coach Strong has sent his captain, Audrey Hamilton, over to talk to the R1. He thinks that there's some carries that are going on that are not being called. As Lucas serves that ball, Halsey puts it up outside to Hayes. And Eldridge is not able to do it. She can't get it over. Point, Breathitt. 23-21 as she hit that one just a little bit short. And it goes into the net. Breathitt had blockers there, but the ball hit the net and fell on Letcher's side as Pelfrey serves this ball in. Adams puts it up, and Eldridge down and set point. Set point, Letcher Central, 24-21 as they come back to put this one at set point. Eldridge with the serve. McIntosh puts the ball up. Outside to Halsey. And that ball's in. Not ready to close the door on that one.
No, very close to the line, but that was definitely in for Halsey.
And Stacy back to serve. Stacy's had a good serving night so far. Let's not jinx her. 24-22, 2-point lead for Letcher. Stacy puts that ball in. Going up to Lowe, Hamilton, and Halsey puts that ball down, and set 4 goes to Letcher Central. 25-22, set 4 for the Cougars.
Breathitt takes the first 2, and Letcher comes back and takes set 3 and 4.
Here we are at the coin flip for the 5th set. We'll take in the coin flip, and then we'll hit a quick commercial here. As referee Doug Clark flips the coin, the call's been made, and Letcher Central wins the serve. We'll be right back with set 5. We're going to go to 15 in set 5 and wrap this one up. We'll be back just after this message.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Jackson Physical Therapy is your locally owned and operated physical therapy clinic, serving Jackson and the surrounding areas. Owned by Colby Watts, Jackson Physical Therapy has a talented and experienced staff ready to meet all your physical therapy needs. Jackson Physical Therapy is a proud supporter of our local youth and sports teams. Call JPT at 666-9293 to schedule your appointment today and let us improve your quality of life.
What keeps you going? Your love for the game? Your teammates? A victory? At ARH Orthopedics, our goal is to keep you pain-free so your body can keep going. There's no time for discomfort in your joints or ligaments caused by an injury. ARH Orthopedic providers specialize in treatment plans, from non-surgical and surgical options, so your care is entirely centered around you. Visit arh.org/ortho to find an orthopedic provider near you. ARH, more for Appalachia.
SEC Auto Sales, located at 1557 Highway 15 South in Jackson, is the fastest growing pre-owned dealership in the area. Whether you're looking for a used or new-to-you vehicle, SEC has you covered. Think you can't get finance? Well, think again. They have the best interest rates available, serving all of Eastern Kentucky. Let them show you an easy buying experience. Come on down and see Jeff, Dwayne, and the rest of the gang. Call 606-272-6888 or visit them online at secautosales.com.
Wolfe County is widely known as a rock climbing and hiking destination, but is now quickly becoming known for its great restaurants and entertainment venues. Venues like Skybridge Station, where you can see live music on the weekends or go to Tuesday night trivia. Kel's Patriot Pizza, Spanx Frank's, Dixie Freeze, Beef Finca, 145 Stakeout, which has live music most weekends, The Brick, Red Point Barbecue, and Bites and Bargains. Wolfe County is naturally gorgeous, and Wolfe County Tourism invites you to stop in and try one of these great restaurants on your next visit.
Wow, what a night of volleyball. You've been tuned in with us. You've been watching this game. You've seen some great plays by young players on both sides, some great plays by experienced players on both sides. And it brought us to this, the fifth set between Breathitt and Letcher Central.
Epic back and forth match between the Cougars and the Volleycats.
Yeah, Breathitt takes the first set 25-20, second set 25-23. Then, of course, as it shows there on your screen, Letcher Central 25-20 in the third and 25-22. Letcher has the serve here in the fifth set. As back is Amelia Lucas to serve for Letcher. Remember, set 5 only goes to 15. Hensley is blocked at the net.
Early mistake
Point,
by Breathitt.
Letcher.
Just a little behind that ball.
And you're seeing Lowe at the net.
A touch too soon.
Calissa Lowe, the sophomore, at the net for Letcher Central. And that ball played over by Stacy. Outside to Eldridge, blocked.
Good block.
Eldridge again, off the fingers, and McIntosh puts it over. Free ball, Letcher's gonna go in the middle, too low, and it's long.
Long, out the back.
They're trying to call for a touch, but neither referee signaled a touch. The line judges did not call a touch. 1-1 here in the fifth set. Hamilton to serve for Breathitt. She floats that one back. A rough ball, and Lowe puts it over, and that ball's over. McIntosh with the free ball. McIntosh will set it outside to Hensley, who goes into the net, short. Give Letcher Central the 1-point lead early in the fifth set. Hannah Eldridge back for Letcher. As she floats that one, that would have been out. And a miscommunication.
Huge miscommunication there. Two players tied up.
Hayes climbs over the back of Stacy to try to take that ball. 3-1, Letcher. And Eldridge short serves that into the net.
I'm going the wrong way there with the camera, but Breathitt got a lucky break there.
3-2, Letcher Central in the lead.
The momentum definitely seems to be on Letcher Central's side right now.
Pelfrey back to serve for Breathitt. And Adams crosses into the lane. Eldridge was set up to get that ball, and Adams crossed over. 3-3 tie here in the fifth set. Pelfrey goes right back to the same spot, and that's going to be an overpass. That's going to be an overpass. Coach Van Hoos wants the call, but there was not a player there to receive the ball. And it entered into the zone. That was a true hit. Pelfrey puts the ball up. Outside. Excellent dig by Pelfrey. And that ball is in.
Wow.
That ball is in. Breathitt takes a 2-point lead, 5-3. Coach Van Hoos is still not happy with that call.
Oh, no. She sent
her captain over to say that was a cap. She reached across the net. But by definition, there was no player there to receive the ball. And it did enter into the zone, common zone. Pelfrey to serve. Back to Adams. And the touch over
that simple
by
little touch.
Lucas.
So dangerous.
Breathitt wasn't there. The blockers were standing. Nobody up to block as Bailey checks back in for Letcher Central. Low back to serve. And they called that ball in. It was on the line. 5-5. Tied up. It was right on the line. That was a good call by line judge back. Low with the serve. She goes back to the middle, and McIntosh.
Oh, right back to her. They have to play some help
Breathitt
defense there.
Yeah, Breathitt just didn't transition to defense as Letcher with a 1-point lead. Low back to serve. Low puts the ball up and out.
Now that was clearly out that time.
Yeah, she's had several like that tonight that we've decided to save for her, but that time, wisely, we let that float on through. Stacy back to serve for Breathitt as we're tied again, 6-6. On our way to 15. And Stacy is long
as well.
Gives up a point to Letcher as they take the 1-point lead. Napier back to serve.
Not the time for either team to be sending them long out the back.
Yeah, there's a tendency here to get a little tight and to make mistakes, and we're seeing that certainly by Breathitt. Lucas puts that up outside to Pack. She puts it up. Hamilton tries to go to that back corner, and a tip out. Hamilton puts it up, and Hayes into the net. She's got to take that step back and get that approach. 6-8, 2-point lead for the Cougars. And rolled over. That's going to be an overpass, and it's going to be in the net.
Was that a net call? Well,
yeah. Clark called that ball, called somebody in the net. I did not see the number, whoever it was. And Halsey just with a tap. Bailey puts it up, and a little push over. McIntosh. Halsey's got to go to the power here as Pack hits that ball, and it's off the block and out. 10-6. Coach Strong said, give me a timeout. As Letcher Central leads 4 points here in set 5, 10-6. We're going to take a quick break and be right back as we lay this out.
At HCTC, we've got you covered. While you focus on completing your certificate, diploma, or degree, our success coaches will connect you with financial information, tutoring, and so much more. Stay on your path to success at HCTC. Call today at 606-487-3293. We'll never underestimate you.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
We are back. About ready to get going here in the 5th set. Letcher Central leads Breathitt by 4 points with Napier back to serve. Breathitt's had some costly errors. And Napier is going to put that over, and low. No, that's Pack. That was Pack. Pack hit that one out. That is unusual for Pack. She has good control.
Little long, saves Breathitt.
A good target, but she hits that one out the side. Raylan back to to serve for Breathitt. And she serves that in. And that's going to be out of bounds. Out.
Ooh, two lucky breaks for
the
Breathitt.
line judge called it out. That's correct. It was out. And that was Letcher Central's line judge. So they can't say it was us. The thing about a line judge, they're never right.
Oh, absolutely
if you're on
not.
the other side of the net. And Letcher just has to play it over. Hamilton sets in the middle to Nice, who tries to go out. And that's a big push and in.
It's in.
Smart play by Letcher. Call Breathitt up.
That stops Breathitt's little run there.
Drop that in behind the defense. It's a point every time. Back to serve is Pack. Good hard serve. Set to Halsey.
Oh, great play.
Not
Keeping
sure there
it
was
alive.
contact, but that play played. Ball is down. Letcher Central by 4. Pack with another serve.
Breathitt's got to figure something out here and quick.
You got to stop the run if they're going to. And mishandled.
Yep.
13-8.
That does not help.
Timeout, Coach Strong. We will keep it right here. 13-8 in the 5th set. A tremendous game between these two teams. What do they do now? Well, I'm sure Coach Van Hoos says to her team, let's do what we're doing. Put the ball down, hit the ball hard, put the ball on the ground. Good passes lead to good sets and good kills. Breathitt has got to find a way to get a little bit of momentum here. They've had some errant passes. Their setters having to run balls down. Let's see how they come out of this huddle. Got about 20 seconds left as the coaches make their final preparations. Breathitt County taking their second timeout. They are out of
timeouts now, yep. There's a lot of mental mistakes happening on Breathitt's end that's causing this score.
You can hear the crowd getting into this. Letcher Central still has 2 timeouts. Breathitt is out. 13-8 as Pack, Ebony Pack back to serve for Letcher Central. And that's a coach point. There you go. 13-9. And you've got one of your stronger servers, Halsey, back to serve for Breathitt. You've got to deliver that ball into play here.
Yep, good clean serves here.
Napier with the pass outside to Eldridge, who just rolls it over. And a throw by Hensley. Eldridge, that ball is up. Hensley puts that ball back. Up by back. Hamilton with the set in the middle, and Nice goes long out the back.
Set point. Letcher has found a way to
set point, match point for Letcher.
Crawl back into this, barring 1 point to win this match.
Quick serve by Letcher, and Nice. No, I'm sorry. That is Hensley off the block and down. Breathitt not finished yet.
No, there's no quit in them. They will play until Letcher scores that 15th point.
But Megan McIntosh back to serve for Breathitt. 14-10, match point. And where do they go? Low in the middle.
Really
Hensley
good.
out the back.
And
Letcher Central takes this match 15-10 in the 5th set. We'll take a quick break, be right back, and wrap this one up. Letcher Central wins 3-2.
People's Bank is proud to continue to invest in the Bluegrass State. Our team has years of experience right here in Eastern Kentucky. By partnering with People's Bank, we provide solutions, not just products. Our vision is to be the best community bank in America, and we would love a chance to earn your business. People's Bank, working together, building success.
Welcome back to Breathitt High School as the teams have finished their post-game handshake. Coaches greeted each other, and the teams are headed to their locker room. Letcher Central locker room is going to be a little more animated than the Breathitt locker room as they walk out of here
Absolutely.
with a 3-2 victory over the Bobcats.
Absolutely, especially after being down the first 2 sets. They had to claw back and win 3 in a row.
And you saw that play from some very young Letcher County folks. Probably the star of the game on the Letcher side has to be probably Calissa Lowe, number 11, who's hitting out of the middle, who counted for a lot of those points for Letcher Central. When she finally came to life there after the first 2 sets, she kind of put this game away. It was on her shoulders. Tremendous play by your setter for Letcher Central, 23, Amelia Lucas, who's able to put that ball up so that she gets some hits out of her players, and you see that. But Breathitt on the other side had a lot of promise too, and again, I can assure you this is not the last that you'll see out of these 2 teams. They will meet again in Whitesburg.
Yep, I guarantee it.
In just a short time, and it'll be another slugfest in the big city of Whitesburg, or more accurately up around Ermine, I think, is where the school is. But it'll be another slugfest, so it's going to be a long year. We're about halfway through, just now getting into the season, and we still have a lot of volleyball left. This Friday night, we want to remind you, all the Bluegrass Sports Nation folks, that we have 3 games on tap for Friday. Breathitt will be hosting the Hazard Bulldogs.
Yes, they will be. And then we also have Perry County versus Shelby Valley.
That's right.
And then Letcher County Central football team takes on Wise, a team from Virginia.
That's right. Yeah, it's going to be a tremendous Friday. You know, Thursday nights, usually in the 14th region, we take off volleyball because we don't have enough referees. That gives our staff time to get everything back up and going. Again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. We want to thank all of you for tuning in tonight, and we hope you enjoyed this game as much as we did. If you can, get out and support the team of your choice around the 14th region. If you can't, tune in here to Bluegrass Sports Nation. We'll bring you all the volleyball we can as we head into this season and head toward that all-important district tournament and regional tournament. So for myself, Steve Bowling, and for my boss man here beside of me, Kyle Brewer, we want to say thank you for tuning in, and let's go play some volleyball.
Oh, yeah. Have a great night.